What's up, guys? Back here with a video for you today. I got something a little different, something a little bit more, just fun and superficial rather than like directly talking about new records or trying to put you on the new stuff like I usually do. I'm just going to talk about 10 of my favorite LP colors that I have in my collection. Stuff that's just, really cool colors, or I think they go with the album cover really well. It's good stuff, man. Before we get into that, we are listening to this brilliant record, A Beast Conceived, by the band Howling. This is like one of the Razorback bands I am incredibly fond of. First off, this is one of my favorite album covers of all time, one of my favorite band logos. It's Vanessa from Razorback, Tony, Vanessa X from Razorback, and Tony. I don't know Tony's actual stuff, and the Electrocutioner, which I'm pretty sure is that dude Wayne, who's in a bunch of bands down south. Got a really sick Pertinence t-shirt on right there. Killer stuff. All right. Beer. I got a new job. I am officially no longer working in a warehouse, and I brew beer for a living now. And this is the brewery of which I work at, the Runaway Micropub and Nano Brewery in Burlington, Wisconsin. So I picked up a couple crowlers of the beer that we make there, and this is one of my favorites. Actually, this is probably my favorite beer we make. It's called the Friar's Retreat. It is a Belgium quad beer, and it is super strong. It is, a 10% ABV beer, and a 64-ounce crowler of a 10% ABV is something you better be sipping on. So, Nostrovia page. I got her a milk can stout, which is one of our darker stouts. We got a couple stouts in the works right now, but there we go. Spilled a little bit on my pant leg. What is going on here? Oh, it did not seal correctly. That was my fault. Anyway, whatever. We're going to deal with it how it is here. Got some beer on my pants like I should. Yeah. So here's the milk can. Here's the Friars. Quality. That was good stuff. All right. Down to business. First one. I also had Paige put these in a random order. So I'll just show them as they come. Panopticon's Kentucky. This is the reissue from, I don't even remember, a couple of years ago, whatever it is. It's amazing, though. You guys know this album. I'm not really talking about the records, the albums themselves in this video, but I will be talking about how great some of the highlights are. So I'll show you all sides of both LPs. Here we go. Beautiful green. What is this actual marble? Marble kind of swirled, more marble than anything. This is side C and side D. I just grabbed what I had there. I don't know who this fella is. I'm assuming he's somebody significant. I'm pretty sure, isn't this album in dedication of the memory of somebody? I don't particularly remember. And then side A, absolutely amazing. And then side B, again, center labels look really good. Panopticon's really good with aesthetics. As you may notice while watching this video, I'm a fan. Just a bit. Maybe. Yeah, man. I gotta love this record. It's never been my favorite Panopticon, but it is definitely up there amongst the best. Next, something I got this past year. This is the Magus by Sadistic Execution. This is a stellar Australian black and death metal band, of which y'all are probably all familiar with. I found out about this band off of looking at Euronymous' t-shirts. This is the amazing color, man. So this is a, what do you call this pattern on? It's like a striping almost.
Splatter paint.
Splatter. That's exactly what it's called. It's semi-translucent, but you can't really see in this light. Red with some black, and then a little bit of baby blue, which I think looks really good. The blue really contrasts well from the red, which is cool to see. because it'd probably be pretty easy to to bleed those two together and just make it look like some nasty brown color. But I absolutely adore this record, man. It's so much fun. It's so listenable. And you know, this genre of black and death metal is not always the most replayable, but this one, thankfully, is something I can get down with at all times. Next is another great classic album, Source de Glace, with this is the Snowlands 2016, whatever it is, absolutely amazing. This is the reissue Sean Count Blagareth did on Celestial Oak Productions a couple of years ago, and I am going to show you. First off, look at how good these inner sleeves look, let alone the records themselves. Now, you just saw the cover, but like, look at how good these go with the album cover itself. This is side C, that last one is D. Not as eventful as I think the other two, or the other disc is, I guess. You call this a disc? But still, dude, this looks so good. So good with the rest of it. Yeah, now we're talking. A little bit more prevalent on the splatter and the swirl. Great center label. I don't know the guys' names in this band, but man, dude, STG is so good. It's one of those most consistent kind of black metal bands that you could just put on at any moment and enjoy endlessly. Kronos is here, as you see the big old raccoon tail. I do not get off the records, hombre. Oop, sorry, buddy. A little too manhandled. He flopped a little. All right, there it is. See? He's a good boy. All right, Crow. You want to call him? He'll just sit here the whole time. Good boy. All right. Panopticon with the album Collapse. Anytime there's records on the ground, Kronos feels the need to go sit on them. I don't know. I know it's cat instinct, I guess. They go out in the woods. They sit on records in the wild, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Collapse. This is the new reissue from this year, done by Binderoon Recordings. I guess in consistency's sake, here is side D. This one's friggin' amazing. I love this gold and black splatter. And side C, I don't know which one of these sides I like more. I kind of like the subtlety of this one, but these big stripes are hard to argue with. Look. Camouflage. Fits right in with him. This is Kronos' favorite too. He knew this was coming. That's why he had to come back down. He's also an anarchist. That's why he likes this album so much. See, no rules, no laws. Become ungovernable, Kronos. Next, the other disc, side A and side B. Yeah, the other disc is a lot cooler, but this is different. This is a lot more like one-of-a-kind kind of stuff. I don't see splatters that look like that very much. So I guess I respect that quite a bit. I like something different, but I also, it's a kind of a pet peeve of mine when record colors don't match the cover, or record covers don't match the record. If you get what I mean. I don't know how you guys are with that. Next, this one's a lot more simple. This is Toxic with World Circus, but I just think it really does fit super well. It's just a big old super neon green LP. Both the same on both sides, just neon green LP, and I think that it fits really well, you know. And this is like one of my favorite colors. Yellow and green are my two favorite colors, so seeing like a super bright green record is something a little bit different. I really do like it a lot. Toxic. Next, Dusk with their compilation Dusk/Majestic Thou in Ruin. This is a absolutely dynamite death doom album from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's check these bad boys out here. First off, yeah, look at that. What side is that? Side D? Kronos, get out of here. Crow, off the records, buddy. Off the records, hombre. Side C. I know no re-sleeving on camera. I really don't care. I'm not going to sit around here for 10 minutes and re-sleeve stuff after the video. I'm going to sit here and yammer anyway, so I may as well just do it while I can. And then side A and side B. Now, look at how good these two look together. There we go, no glare. Absolutely amazing. Looks too good together. You can't handle it most of the time. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard this Dusk LP, get on it, dude. I would 100% recommend it to any fans of any of the anything really super emotional when it comes to death metal. It's great. Next, one of the best black metal demos of all time, Nocturnal Mortem's Lunar Poetry demo from 1995, out on the Ukraine flag color. Absolutely amazing. This is the only split color LP I own, and it's also semi-translucent, which you cannot see super well in the in this light down here. But you know, my Slavic blood demands I showed this, and I really love it, man. It's super cool. I really want to get that Candy Corn variant of the Acid Witch albums. Pretty much all of them that I could. It's really cool looking. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like three colors, looks like candy corn. Good stuff. Next, technically I broke a little bit here, but this is not a metal album. This is a dungeon synth album, but it is the self-titled Hole Dweller album, and it came on what who did it? Dungeon Deep, called Swamp Green. Look at that. The little eyeballs on this like splatter kind of whatever. It's absolutely amazing. It fits incredibly well. I'm a huge fan of this style of swirl. I don't have anything else like this in the collection. But Hole Dweller is a really good project. I'm sure if you like your dungeon synth, man, you guys already know this one. It's a classic in the style. The style's not that old. I mean, it's kind of old, but it hasn't gained any recognition until the past few years. So, Hole Dweller, great. Next, I promise, it's the last Panopticon album I'm showing. This is the newest one, and again, Into the Light from last year. Placed very high on my end of year list. I believe it was number 3. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're actually going to start with A for once. Looks great, doesn't it? Check that out. If you guys didn't pick this up, sorry you missed out on it. This clear with the 3-color splatter, the yellow, the blue, and the green, looks absolutely great. Absolutely great. You know, I've inspired Paige. She's over looking at her records right now. Looking at her color variants. She has a lot of really cool colors in her collection. I don't like a lot of the albums she has, but she has some really cool color variants. Another clear guy. I believe those are Austin's Knuckles. I don't actually even know what it says. Oh, it says No Hope. Duh. Ooh, yellow. Looks really, really good. Big fan. Yeah, definitely go pick up this Panopticon album if you haven't listened to it. I think it's still available. Yeah, I doubt it. It's probably way sold out. Never mind. What am I thinking? Binder Room sells out real quick. And this is going to be the last one for this video. This is Moon and Azure Shadow with their full-length album Age of Darkness and Frost. This variant in particular is limited to 300 copies. And it is on black and green vinyl. I've always wanted one that looked like this. Ever since I saw like those Leviathan LP reissues that came out actually no, it was either Leviathan or Lurker of Chalice reissues from a few years ago. I always wanted a green and black swirl. Oh, this one even has a little bit of white to it. I really dig this one. It looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, check out Moon and Azure Shadow if you have not. The album cover is really cool on here, but I actually prefer the CD cover a lot. This is a really great record. epic black metal, really synthy. Marty Worm called it winter synth. I don't know what that means, but I like it, so I'm calling it winter synth. But, so I'm going to call it at that, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. I am planning on hopefully getting some of you guys to do a reply to me here if you guys want to. Feel free to make a video about your favorite color variants on your records. It would be absolutely stellar. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep it greasy.